Make it your own with the MetaQuest 3. I will give you this whole thing for free. What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny show to jumpers filmed in VR. Everything from jumpers filmed in VR, Teacher Danny show, to the Horizon Choice Awards. Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Now,
Thanks
the reason
to Teacher Danny.
Yeah, so the reason I made this is because there's this kind of like joke in cinematography where people who don't, know what goes on behind the scenes and with the camera, if they want to move the camera, they always say, oh, pan left or pan right or pan up and pan down. And pan is very specific. Pan is this right here. This is panning when it moves like this. When it rotates on its vertical axis, that's panning. Now, if it was going to slide sideways, yeah, that's when you truck it. So you want to truck it to its right. It's our left, but it's, for the camera person, it would be truck left, in all these different directions. So each button, each camera angle or camera movement has two buttons, one to go one way, one to go to the other. Let's look at these scripts real quick. So each one requires a script, but they're super, super light scripts. Okay, dolly forward. To make that camera go forward, here's the whole script. With trigger to enter by player. Move camera by forward direction of camera times distance over speed. You don't even have to put in distance. You know what I mean? You don't even have to put in speed. You could just leave it, over 3 seconds, and that's how it'll always move. I did this so it can be adjustable. So right now I have just, the distance set on 1 and speed is set on 5. And let's say you wanted your camera to move faster, you actually lower the number in speed to make it go faster. And that's because this is how many seconds it has to get to its destination or to fit its rotation. And the distance, we'll just keep the distance at 1. So now look, when I move it forward, it's gonna go faster. But when I move it backwards, because it gets 5 seconds to move backwards, it's gonna go a little slower. I mean, only 2 seconds slower. Okay, so I can customize that for people. I can change it. If people want, I will give you this whole thing for free. I will drop this whole asset in any world you want. Just throw me on as an editor. I'll drop it in there. Now what I did is these were the prototypes, so I combined it so you could just use one camera. So all of these, instead of each affecting a different camera, all of these affect that camera. And this is just a mini version of all those buttons down there, but all connected to the same camera. So, you want to dolly in that direction, and you want to boom it up and then truck it over to the side, maybe pan a little left. Maybe you want to pan a lot left. Or you want to tilt up. Oh, too high, tilt up, tilt down a little bit. And now we're going to start rolling. There we go. Get that roll clockwise for whatever cinematic thing you're trying to do. And the thing is, obviously, we can't just put a camera on there. We have these cameras here, which have their limitations, but you can also record your screen like I'm doing now. And you put a character, use your mobile desktop, send your avatar in. Your avatar is not going to move because unless you push any buttons, and you just have them sit right here. And then you would just put all the... Louie, would you sit down just so we see what it looks like? Oh, I guess I could have done the camera. But so, your bot would stand there. It'd be perfectly still. And instead of having that camera, I would attach this to it. And if you guys want anything custom, I'm telling you, no job is too small. I mean, if it's a $5, just change one thing, I'm willing to do it. I am looking to work. I am looking to... Let me say this to the camera. I am looking to work. I am looking to build. I'm looking to contribute to the metaverse. So, before I go, why don't I show a couple more scripts? Okay. Awesome. Not much to it. but to do it, you know, there's different ways. And see, each one has their distance and their speed. This time it's an upward direction. So is there a downward direction? No. For the down one, it's the upward direction times -1. Okay, so those are like the little nuanced things that you need to know. You know, I'm happy to give information. I'm not like gatekeeping. If you want to know how I did something, I'll tell you. Okay, so check it out. Thank you, Louie, for inspiring this.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, I don't need you in the camera because I can see you, so I forgot. All right, man. Well, check me out, Teacher Danny. Like, subscribe, call, write a letter, send a carrier pigeon, meditate, and like put me in your heart, okay? Teacher Danny is out.